Hello, everybody. It's your girl, Dazzle That Tarot, and I'm back for another tarot reading. So please like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit that notification bell so you can be notified of when I upload and when I go live. And if you would like to book a private reading, all you have to do is email me. Everything is in the description box. Prices, this, that, and the third. Get your reading in before the year is over. If you want to know what's going on next year, if you're going to get you that house, that new job, if you're going to have a baby, yeah, contact me. I'll let you know. I've been a tarot advisor, intuitive reader for a while now. So, for some years. It's been a while. It's been years. I'm getting old, right? But anyway, let's get into this. So before I go any further, I will like to tell you guys, just for YouTube purposes, this is all alleged and for entertainment. And until modern science can prove with a mathematical equation that this stuff is really real, and we can go to court, we can go to divorce court with Derrick Jaxn and his wife, and we can pull out them cards, and she'll get, as far as the settlement and stuff, alimony and everything else like that, based on what these cards say. Everything is all alleged and for insane purposes. You know what I'm saying? Let me tell y'all. So, I went to a friend's ugly sweater Christmas party, right? And I don't usually go out all the time no more. So when I actually came outside, my friends was like, "Oh, she outside, she outside, she outside." And I was like, "Yes, I'm outside, I'm outside, I'm outside." And I had a good little time. We had a lot of fun. They had spinach dip, they had buffalo chicken dip, they had chicken wings, barbecue, buffalo, and the regular fried party wings. What else they had? They had different little cute little finger sandwiches and stuff. They had the little roll of cookies. The homemade Rice Krispie trees, the little delectables like that. You had the big ass Christmas tree party punch bowl thing going on. People out here, and then we had the little wine, what's it called? Those wine popsicles. It looked like the little popsicles, the freeze pops. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I was chilling. I was in my zone. I ate a little bit of edible brownie. See, I was good until later when I had that edible. And then that's when I realized, bitch, you too old for this. And I was dying off like, oh. Then by like 2 o'clock, like 2:30 in the morning, when the party go on for too long and people ain't got nothing else to do but to bother each other now, it was a little bit of a dispute going on. I said, well, it's time to go. It's time to go. So I didn't drive. So I came with my friends, and I already told them that I would catch a lift back. So I ended up catching a lift back home around like 2:50 or almost 3 o'clock. And Lord and behold, guess who was waiting on me on the low? My damn husband. He was up in the bed and he couldn't sleep because he kept waking up. And he just had to be up till about like 3:30 in the morning. And it's like, when you're used to sleeping with somebody and you're used to them always being around, it's like you have to, especially on certain days outside of working and stuff, like you have to adjust to it. Like with me, when he went back on the night shift, I had to adjust myself from going to sleep on time. You know what I'm saying? Because when he was doing the day shift and he was leaving out with me, to be honest with you, me and him went to sleep together and woke up together. So it was a thing. It's not even just married, it's a couples thing, But speaking of marriages, we're going to talk about Derrick Jaxn. Now, remember, okay, let's see where it's coming from. For one, Derrick Jaxn was a relationship guru, or, gave females advice and, things like that. And he was pretty much coming out the males for females, or whatever the case may be. He's a YouTuber that gives some type of relationship advice. So his downward spiral started when Tasha K was beefing with Cardi B, and she wanted to make the whole, she likes the drug and R word men and rob men, right? So that hashtag was trying to trend, and she was trying to make it trend, and she needed somebody on her side. Like, you know how you gather your troops to cyberbully? So basically, when her and her followers got the attention of Derrick Jaxn, when he finally responded, it wasn't what she thought that it would be. Matter of fact, he actually said what it sounded like. It sounded like you just don't like her. You know what I'm saying? Because in the way he broke it down logical. So he didn't say anything too bad. He just was honest, and that honestly made Tasha K feel some type of way. So she started exposing him, and word came around that he was cheating on his wife. And then all of a sudden, fast forward, you see the wife with that bonnet on, and I guess that bonnet was the helmet of salvation. So I mean, she was fighting the best way she could fight back, right? Come to find out, Derrick Jaxn and his wife belongs to this certain church, and the certain practices, and she's indoctrinating it and things like that. So when things got rough, and it was, come to find out, I guess they're now getting a divorce, whatever. Derrick Jaxn said something first, I believe, and I'm just gonna go by via the shade room, and I'll read it. It says, I ain't got my glasses on, so I'm a little squint a little bit. But no, it says, Derrick Jaxn, this is his post. Over the past several months, my family and I have gone through many changes. Some of you have speculated, while others of you have reached out to offer support as we privately establish this new normal for ourselves and our beautiful children. Earlier this year, after much prayer, counseling, and deep consideration, we decided to go our separate ways and file for divorce. Making the decision to file was one of the hardest decisions of my life. But I found peace knowing that our mission of raising healthy children, starting with healthy and whole parents, is still being accomplished. From falling in love as just teenagers to becoming spouses and now co-parents, I'm grateful for the years we spent together and wouldn't trade them for anything. I was blessed to have such an amazing person in my life and will forever be thankful for all she's meant to our family. We ask that if you pray, to please pray for us as we navigate this grieving process. If not, please respect our privacy. So he announced it, right? So, first of all, I ain't with the pray for me type of stuff, because you don't know what people were praying for about you. So, don't be asking people to pray for you. Pray for your damn self, okay? That's for one. For two, I wish that their relationship didn't go that route, okay? Because, to be honest with you, marriage is hard work. People think that it's not supposed to be. It is. Out of anything, it's going to teach you about you. Now, what it probably told about Derrick Jaxn is, what it probably told him is that he should have just been single. Okay? And to stop playing with people. Because at the end of the day, when you're making those commitments, you have to honor it. Because at the end of the day, somebody's going into a commitment with you too. So, if you don't want to get married, you need to say that. Or you need to establish that. But I also feel like they've been indoctrinated in this, in their church and Christianity, that's the right thing to do and stuff like that. So I think that they were doing what they were told was the best thing for them. You know what I'm saying? So, but then his wife, and then that's when the public had a problem with it, because then they already had a problem with him because they felt like he was a hypocrite. Okay, you're telling people, you're giving people advice, and your life isn't whatever, this, that, and the third. But here's the thing though with that too. To be honest with you, it's just like Peter Guns. He was a cheater, so now he's on the show Cheaters, right? And honestly, it actually aligns with it, because the fact is, it takes a cheater to know a cheater. I mean, hey, he used to be a cheater, so he knows the mind of a cheater. So why not monetize off that? You know what I'm saying? um, with Derrick Jaxn, I feel like you can be talking on the standpoint of what not to do because you know what not to do because you did it. And to be honest, I mean, that's not necessarily bad. Now, my thing is, it's only made to be, it's being inflated because people have an issue with the church. People have an issue with a man trying to, in a way, because he was uplifting women, with a man speaking certain ways. I would just say that. People have an issue with him because he didn't defend Tasha K. Let's just keep it real. What the hell? But then with her, she's fighting back the best way she knows how to fight back, with her helmet of salvation. Okay, so let's listen to what she has to say.
Mockery, accusations, slanders, and lies. May the mercies of God be withdrawn from you. May your husbands and wives become widows. Let your children become fatherless. Let your seed become vagabonds on the earth. Let the words of your mouth and your words of your hands be returned back to you. Let it go down your throat and choke you slowly until your days become few on the earth. The word of God says, touch not my anointed and do my prophets no harm. You've been warned. And if you want to know where that is at in the Bible, go to Psalm 109. Go to Psalm 35. Go to Psalm 140. Go to Psalm 141. And keep our names out of your mouth.
Okay, so what it sound like is, okay, so some bloggers and bloggers feel like she was cursing down, right? Now, my thing is this. Because she wants y'all to know, let them be continually before the Lord, that he may cut off the memory of them from the earth. Basically, she's using, okay, first of all, she's using Psalm 109:15. Verse 109, chapter 15, to fight back. So these bloggers feel like she was cursing them. But really, I mean, if the shoe fit, just wear it. I mean, obviously that's what you guys were doing. The thing is, she's tired of y'all making it so salacious and stuff like that and inflating it into this big thing on the internet. That's what she's tired of, right? And she's using Christianity to fight her battles. And she's cursing you out using the Bible. Okay, that's what Christians do. I can't get mad at that. And they're like, oh, she need to do that to her husband, her ex-husband, not to us, and da-da-da-da-da. Oh, she's probably messing with a witch doctor. You're cursing people, but the whole time that curse ain't going nowhere. I'm like, first of all, she's not cursing. She's fighting you with scripture. Now, if your skin get to sizzling because she's fighting you with scripture, that means that you was with that. You was with cyberbullying that lady. And honestly speaking, the person who brought that up, that I'm talking about, he was with Tasha K, the one that was sitting here starting all this because Derrick Jaxn didn't agree with her. Okay, if we want to be more technical. So to me, I don't really think I should be taking his stuff too seriously, right? But anywho, let's talk about Danae Jaxn and Derrick Jaxn. Okay, so what's going on with Danae Jaxn and Derrick Jaxn? Just give me some energy surrounding it. Has Danae had enough, or did Derrick Jaxn just wake up and say, you know, I don't want to be in this merge? And, you know, sometimes you don't just wake up and say that. Sometimes you're just not ready for merge. And, hey, or you've been indoctrined. I think they've been indoctrined in that religion, in that belief that that was what they were supposed to do. And that was not the right move for them, obviously. You know, and she's totally indoctrinated in it, okay? She's really indoctrinated in it, okay? So, I mean, here's the thing. I'm not bashing her for being a Christian. I'm not bashing her for totally believing what she feels like she needs to believe. That's her belief. I'm not bashing her about that. And she's fighting back the best way she can fight back, okay? The best way she know how. Now, with their marriage, I mean, to me, I feel like it is a it is an experience. They were meant to have this experience together, and they were meant to learn from it. So, to me, I'm not even going down their marriage. But a lot of people do, because a lot of people are hating because they're not married. But that's part of it, okay? Don't think that I'm just saying that, okay? Because the other part is a lot of people down the sanctity of marriage, right? Now, marriage is not the end all be all. It's supposed to be, but it's not the end all be all. Whatever. It's not. And a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, it's an example of how why this don't work, and oh, it ain't nothing special about it. It's just a piece of paper. And it kind of I mean, to me, I don't know. Maybe I could be I can have misspoken, but that's what it really do look like. Oh, well, look, they marriage ain't working. Oh, they thought they was so self-righteous. You supposed to be a Christian, and you supposed to be a counselor or advisor on YouTube of these people, and look at what's happening in y'all marriage and y'all life and all this other stuff, right? That's what it's supposed to be. That's no. I don't know. Well, look, I had a long night last night, but y'all tell me how y'all feel about that. I mean, I don't know. I just feel like it ran its course. People made mistakes within the marriage. Maybe they were too heavenly sent that they were no earthly good. Okay, because that's just what it is. Okay, let's get some energy surrounding. I've been talking long enough, y'all. Come on. I hope this damn reading ain't about to be too long. I mean, but let's see what we get, because I didn't talk. Let's get some energy surrounding Derrick Jaxn and his now estranged wife, Danae Jaxn. 1, 2, 3, 4. Because I'm not about to sit there and, you know, whatever. You got the Mother of Wands in the reverse, okay? So the Mother of Wands takes a position that, you know, puts her foot down, okay? Right, wrong, or indifferent, it does not matter which side of the fence she's on. That's her story. She's sticking to it. Now, if it makes you feel miserable, oh well. But this is someone who pushes their weight around. And she has little eggs. You know, it's a snake with a wand protecting her eggs. So she has put her foot down regarding her and her children in this situation. Oh. Okay. Then you have the Queen of... Ooh, I should have read all this, right? Okay, because that's what she did, though. She did that. Got the Queen of Wands in the reverse. The Mother of Swords in the reverse. Oh, my goodness. She feeling some type of way. So, you have the Mother of Cups in the reverse right here, right? The real issue is that she put her foot down, okay? The Mother of Cups is in the reverse. The whole time, the Mother of Cups can sometimes be indecisive, but for the real part is that it signifies some type of emotional abuse going on. She is a mother, but she was dealing with some type of emotional abuse. She's not feeling love. And if you get the Mother of Cups in the reverse, she's absolutely getting cheated on, okay? She's been getting cheated on and emotionally abused, okay? The Mother of Swords is in the reverse. This is somebody that can be illogical, somebody who can be a victim, somebody who can manipulate some things, tell a little bit of lies, but it can be an immature thinker, or, you know, it can really just be a woman not wising up. Or it can be a woman arguing. So really, she was arguing with this man. Also, you have the Five of Cups. This is a disappointment. Okay? So, I feel like this lady done put her foot down. She finally gave him that argument and gave him ultimatums. She tired of getting cheated on. But what happened was, she didn't realize that was his way out. That was his way out of this relationship, this marriage, this union, because it's more than just a relationship, it's a union. That was his way out. So her reacting from emotions, being tired and being frustrated, and yelling and putting her foot down caused their marriage to separate. But because if you know he's a cheater, it's not you that caused it, it's him. Okay? Putting you in third party situations or fourth party situations, okay? Um, Look, you got the Five of Swords upright. This is petty arguments, wanting to win at all costs, defeatism. It can be somebody is a certain way behind closed doors that they don't act in public and people don't know what you're going through. So the helmet of salvation was a real thing. Her armor of God and helmet of salvation was a real thing. This is habits that kept happening. It kept happening, okay? But the funniest thing is that I think that with this tower in the reverse, I think that she didn't want this moment to happen, but it was building up. Now, you have passed this tower moment, okay? So now it's about getting what you can, getting your coin, okay? Write a book about it. Express your feelings. Make your own channel. Matter of fact, get your alimony, okay? That devil energy, the sun in reverse, and the Three of Cups. Okay, mamas, that was toxic behavior, manipulative behavior. The devil is all about, like, Capricorn, Saturn, the rings of Saturn. It's about this marriage. It was a toxic marriage. It was an addictive marriage, okay? Right there with the sun card in the reverse, it was driven by ego. This man had an ego. This man had arrogance about him and an ego, which caused, like, this marriage to not be what it was supposed to be. You know, it was great hopes for it. It was the manipulation in there. It was all that. And then this third party situations. That's what he was putting her in. Okay? And see, here's the thing. This ego made him do this. He's a cheater. Okay, the Six of Wands is in the reverse. This is cheating. Okay, he's a cheater. That stands for infidelity. But also, people were jealous of his situation. Okay? Now, people were jealous of their marriage and his situation. So when they got the opportunity, the Six of Wands is in the reverse, right? The Six of Wands is represented by this butterfly coming outside of these wands, these sticks, these bushes and stuff. In the reverse, it's like this butterfly is being dragged down into the abyss, right? And why would you not want a butterfly to fly? It's a beautiful thing. You want to drag down a beautiful thing, right? So, because infidelity and stuff like that, people already hating on you, people about to drag you down. And then with the Daughter of Wands, this is a new creative venture. This is, a matter of fact, this is people gossip. This is news, right? It's good news to certain people's ears. And with the Nine of Swords in the reverse, this is overthinking, over anxiety, and it caused that too to this woman as well. But also, I'm going to read it also with this. With the Six of Wands in the reverse, this is infidelity, the Daughter of Wands. This is you and all this passion. You're so passionate. You need to, it's like the sex drive, right? It's sex, infidelity. And it made someone overthink, over worry, over anxiety. It made someone exhausted, okay? And at the end of the day, this is releasing the burden. I feel like he felt like his marriage was a burden. And on the low, if you pull back all the scriptures, she felt like her marriage was a burden too. Releasing the burden, feeling like you're doing all this stuff on your own. The Ten of Swords is right here. This talks about the utter betrayal, the ending of their marriage, okay? And then there's the Moon card right here. Things ain't what they seem as well. I feel like over time, we're going to hear some more stuff about him and his marriage, okay? And then not only, because it's a little bit deceptive, but this is also intuition as well. This is also, it's a time frame up to 2 weeks. Things look crazy, but up to 14 days, we're going to see some clarity, okay? Within that time frame or whatever. But I feel like it was an utter betrayal, and this is so many times that she done got betrayed. She done got betrayed a lot by this man, okay? Okay, yielding to the universe, being selfish, and the Eight of Wands. Okay, travel. Things happening fast. People come together to make a change. I feel like because of being money hungry, being selfish. Not selfish, let me get it right. Okay. The Hangman is all about yielding to the universe and having a different point of view, or like being a martyr. So, being a martyr, I call it the Jesus Christ effect, right? Um, then there's the Four of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles is trying to save whatever you can, or to the point that you don't want to let it go. But the Eight of Wands, this is this wheel. And the whole time it's represented by this lightning striking these wands for movement. I think it was ordained that if you want to awesome stuff, sometimes God, sometimes the universe forces you to let go. It forces you to let go. The Judgment card, that's why. It forces you to let go. It talks about a single woman being single and independent. I feel like she will be finding that, okay? That's what the universe wants. When I said sometimes the universe will make you, look at that. That looked like some fucking heaven sent message, right? This is divine intervention to me, judgment. And being okay with that, because it's time for her to be on her own. With this Nine of Pentacles, it's time for her to do it on her own. She needs to be single right now. And then the Page of Cups, though, this is naivety, or it can be bad news about certain stuff. But the naivety is sometimes, take off the rose-colored glasses and see things as they are. I feel like this is about her church, not her religion, her church, and what she's been indoctrinated to, too. Okay, so she needs to see things as they are with that. And then the last one is, I kind of feel like this is a lack of faith. This is a lack of tapping into your intuition. But also, this is somebody that's supposed to keep secrets that don't. They can have a frenemy that's not keeping secrets. But this is she who knows in this thing, okay? The Strength card in the reverse, she needed, I feel like there was a need for, the toughen up. And I feel like with the Daughter of Swords, I kind of feel like this is her trying to snoop, find stuff, figure out things, this, that, and the third about him. But she wasn't using her intuition. She wasn't trying to listen to it. So she was out there looking. She was looking. She used to go through that man's phone. She used to do all that stuff. But what I'm getting from all that, and I gave y'all some. So what I'm getting for all that is it was an expiration date. It got to the point where, okay, your ancestors, your universe said, you know what, your divine masculine has betrayed you and turned into a toxic masculine. So we're going to take away him from your life because it's toxic. And we want you to be by yourself for self-care and self-love. Okay? And then also, after you complete that, then we will bring in someone new for you. Okay? We will call in, or you can then call in your divine masculine. That's what it sounds like. Okay, so if Derrick Jaxn can say anything to Danae Jaxn, I wish I could take back my words. They got into an argument. I'm so attracted to you. He did love his wife, but he loved his ego better. Okay? 1, 2. If Derrick Jaxn can say anything to his wife, 1, 2, his estranged wife, I hope that you can forgive me one day. No, the stuff that you did was unforgivable. That's what happened. She put her foot down. She put her foot down. 1, 2, 3. And he used it as an exit. I don't react when people mention you. Okay. And what's given that? You don't react when people mention her? You don't take up for her? 1, 2, 3. What about your wife? You came closer than anyone. Okay. You came closer to his heart than anyone. So that means you were guarded going into this marriage anyway. And you sabotaged your marriage. 1, 2, 3. I couldn't let you get close to me. You were guarded. Like I said, you were guarded. He was guarded going into this marriage. He came into this marriage, didn't know how to treat it because he was guarded because there was a lack of self-love. He loved this woman. If he can tell her that. I hid behind material things. Basically, guarding stuff. And then you made it seem like you was this man. It was keeping up appearances. The whole time it's like, you made it seem like you was a devout Christian. How you wanted this lifestyle. And, you know, you were getting things. You were the epitome. Because how people view me, I feel like it's a little bit of material, too. When it comes to what I got and what I don't got. You know what I'm saying? Like, I kind of feel like that's how he felt. Like, people see what he got going on, what he got and what he don't got. You know what I'm saying? And that's what he hid behind. 1, 2, 3. I'm grateful for this spiritual lesson. Of course it was a spiritual lesson. Okay? I really do feel like he did love his wife, but his ego and his arrogance and his lustfulness and his greed too got the better of him. So this is all for her. Okay, y'all? This is all for her to release herself and heal herself and be the woman that she wants to be. Okay? So, I'm not about to bash her and her helmet of salvation. Even though I can say a lot of things about hiding your insanity behind religion, I really can. But I do feel like that was the best way that she knew how to fight. So, that's how she was fighting back with Psalms 105, 105:15? Yeah. And to be honest with you, if it sizzled you, if you got the burning when she said it, if it upset your demons, that's because you were actually doing that to her. Y'all was sitting there talking down about her on the internet, so stop lying. But that's what I got, y'all. Alright, peace. That's what I got. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. Okay, where's the exit? Okay. Peace, y'all. I love y'all for real. And I'm gonna come back with another reading and stuff like that. But see, afterwards, I gotta clean up. I gotta get my life together. I've been out. You know, I've been doing me. I had a good old time. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I had a great time. So, I love y'all for real. Peace.